So part of our goal was to come to Korea to talk to some of these groups that are interested in perhaps investing in our company to help us build these mines faster and possibly even attain off-take agreements for some of the metal that's contained in our ore.
Specifically in Sudbury, we have 5 operating underground mines, 1 surface mine, a concentrator, smelter, and a carbonyl nickel refinery, all within the confines of the city of Sudbury. From the point of view of Vale and Vale-based metals, we are actively involved in the EV space, and we have relationship with, I think everyone knows, with POSCO in terms of the battery operation in Quebec.
We have the largest resource, lithium resource, in Ontario. It's a hard rock spodumene resource. Currently, reserves of around 20 million tons. Total resource, 50 to 60 million tons. So it's a large resource, high grade, which we are in the process of developing. We are pursuing a vertically integrated strategy that have already invested or signaled their investment in Ontario or in Canada, and we'd certainly interested in deepening those conversations for potential offtake and or investment. And they're really just starting those conversations.
Our goal is to show Korea and other countries that our territory is a prime location. I think with the uncertainty with the tariffs and what's going on in the United States, we're hoping to provide some level of stability and certainty, right? That there would be a steady feed of supply for critical minerals required for the EV industry. What we're trying to promote here is saying there's stability. We understand that there's a longer term discussion that needs to happen, but we want to show that there's more than one option than Southern Ontario to consider. And we're pretty confident though that the instability that's occurring right now is going to taper off, and we're ready to support any kind of investment in the Sudbury area.
It's just not growing at sort of the projections that were made maybe a few years ago, where they were projecting 20-30% per year growth in the EV market. So certainly not that robust, but it is still growing, and certainly we believe that we're past the tipping point where we believe that the transition to electric vehicles is inevitable, and certainly we believe that lithium will form a part of sort of battery chemistries for decades to come. I think Korean companies are heavily invested in the United States and in Canada, and my sense is that those investments will continue to bear fruit despite this uncertainty that we all seem to find ourselves in.
I wouldn't say so much as a chasm right now as maybe a speed bump or maybe a big speed bump, but a speed bump, right? And so as Greg said, the market is still growing, right? And we still continue to see that as potential. And one of the benefits that we have as Vale Base Metals is we are both geographically and product diverse. And so, where there's a speed bump in the EV sector, we still have other products and other customers. And really, so if we look at the political uncertainty right now, or political uncertainty, right, we believe that based on our initial assessments, we are still able to supply our customers.
We sort of look at it as a company is that collaboration between the US and Canada in particular has been long-standing, whether that's in all sorts of different industries, energy security, and more recently critical mineral production as well. There's many long-standing relationships with and examples of collaboration between the two countries. I'm confident that will outlast political cycles. Similarly, structural changes in the demand for EVs will outlast political cycles. I think one of the lessons that Canada is learning, and one that we subscribe to, is the need to diversify our business partners. And you know, us as a company are looking for alternative business partners, and not just American investment and American companies that we're working with. And I think Canada as a whole has suddenly woken up to the fact that they need to do the same thing.